Shalom Aleichem. We are learning the Sicha of Chukas Aleph, which is a combination of two Sichas that the Rebbe said, one on Shabbos Parshas Para, Tavshin Chav Ches, Parshas Yaakov Pekudei, and the other one on Shabbos Yud Beis Tammuz. The Rebbe then verbringed again on Yud Gimel Tammuz, but this is the Shabbos verbringen. And ultimately, it's a Sicha really exploring death, but not necessarily in its negative to masmeis, but rather understanding the appreciation of the guf of a yid, what makes a guf of a yid special, and the lessons we have to take. Now, when the Rebbe had the original Farbringen in Tavshin Chav Ches, the Rebbe then taught the lesson that we have to learn, which isn't as clear in the Sicha, and therefore I think it's worth exploring. The Rebbe says like this: Klalos inyan para, the general idea of para, chatas kari rachmana, that the pasuk calls it mechatas, and the Geras HaKodesh explains that it's an inyan of purity from gashmius tikatuma and from luchnius tikatuma, which comes at the lack of doing a mitzvah saseh or not protecting mitzvahs lo saseh, which is also called tuma. And on all these tumas, all these lackings, paraduma is forgiving. It atones. And this is the Idah. The Idah is you shouldn't think that because you sinned and went off the path, it's lost. Kivan, just because there are moments that you had shaloi al pi Torah, that, in other words, the moments that you had that you didn't live the way you were supposed to, are taka the way similar to death. Torah mitzvahs are life, v'chai behem, chaim kulchem hayom, or like the famous example of Rabbi Kiva, that fish cannot survive out of water. So yeah, taka, it's death. But you have to learn the Hidah from the Parshas Haduma that you could have tada even from Tumas Meis. And that's what Shuv is all about. That it works retroactively as well. That even Zdoinus, even things that we did b'mezid, intentionally could become merits k'schuyas. And literally that you can be accomplished like Avram Avinu, you can be a Baba Yavim, you can be a person full of days, you can be a person that's lived a full life of mitzvahs, even though you spent your life doing averos. Which is quite a powerful concept. And I think especially in the times that we're living in, it's a very, very, it's an incredible lesson to take home. Just one more point that also didn't come across in the Sicha is the idea of the greatness of Moshe. Obviously, we know that that's why he was able to hear the Tampar. The Rebbe says, we know that the incredible level of Moshe Rabbeinu, there's nothing similar in Keduk Masai. When he was born, the house was full of light. Even before he started doing Avodah, he already accomplished the inyan of Ar, not only for himself, but for the whole world. And Shechina metaperes b'tech groinoi, and he was Ish Alekim, as the Medrash says, the bottom half of his body, Ish, Mechetzi Lamayla Alekim. So much so that even in regards to Mashiach, we find a machlekes if he is going to be greater than Moshe, he's only similar to Moshe Rabbeinu, which says how incredible incredible the level of Moshe Rabbeinu is. But for me, if I'm going to take something out of the Sicha, it's the Hidah. It's the Hidah to remember that we all have moments of Tumah, Chatas, but we can all come home.